Tonight is the night that we bombard Sarabaya. Task Force Kimo 1 has been split into two separate forces. Mogami, Naka, Fubuki, and Masuki will head east and search for the allied convoys that are resupplying Java. The rest of the task force will push on to Sarabaya and bombard it by night. The operation was proceeding smoothly. No allied aircraft or ships had been detected en route to Singapore. That is, until the task force passed the island of Manduro. Chikuma's radar began to pick up faint contacts closing in on our task force's position. It looks like the allies intend to fight here and now. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as we continue our Dutch East Indies campaign as the Imperial Japanese Navy. Our task force here, Kamo 1, was moving towards Singapore, and you can see we are under attack. We have spotted a task force, and they've already been identified. We have a Grimsey-class destroyer and an Omaha-class light cruiser out there. Let's take a look. Okay. Yep, that's USS Marblehead there. That is going to be our primary target. It is starting to get a little dark. I'm honestly surprised how bright it is. It's almost 2000 hours. That being said, let's begin tracking our targets. We already have a 75% solution. Open fire on the leading destroyer. Same with you, please. Open fire. You are taking fire from it. All right, open fire. I want my cruisers, Chikuma and Mikuma, to begin engaging that Omaha-class light cruiser. We have tons of armor-piercing ammunition, so we're going to go ahead and fire at will. Chikuma or Mikuma, go ahead and open up, and Chikuma, open fire as well. Your secondaries, we just have high explosive on the port side, so we will fire that off. Let's make sure everyone is engaging here. You are not. Okay, begin engaging the lead destroyer. Whoa, we've already been hit, my goodness. Damage control. Okay, we have a minor fire out. Let's take a look. Okay, but you know what? Good news. The lead destroyer has already been hit as well. What's the range to target? 9 kilometers. Sendai. Torpedo situation. You are in arc. Okay, you are going to fire all of your torpedoes on your port side. Let's do a 4-degree spread. Fire. Same with you. Go ahead and let them have it. All torpedoes, 3-degree spread. Fire. All right, there we go. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with. Okay, we definitely want to start getting hits on Marblehead ASAP. Mikuma, what's the situation here? You are engaging with armor piercing. Okay, I want Chikuma and Mikuma. Break formation, form up respectively, increase speed. Sendai, you are leading the destroyer squadron. Let's turn south, please. Make a slight turn. We are taking some significant damage here. You are going to break formation. Are your torpedoes away? Okay, turn to port so you can fire off your fish. Let's see, who do I want you to target? Target that Omaha. Hold fire on the torpedoes. Okay, steady up. I don't want her to start laying smoke and obscuring everything for all of the other ships in the line, so we are going to hold off on smoke. Okay, fire those torpedoes. There we go, torpedoes away. And she is going to turn away. I want you to fire some star shells over the target as you run, if you have any. Fire star shells, please. There we go. All torpedoes should be away. Yep, indeed they are. All right, get out of here. There we go. You will escape. Okay, Omaha's still charging forward. Omaha class. This destroyer is taking a good amount of fire. Star shells going up over the enemy. No, not really. Let's send some more star shells up at him. Torpedoes. Okay, target the Omaha for a second. I want you to fire torpedoes at the Omaha. Keep engaging. Keep firing at her. I don't want to use all of my torpedoes here. It looks like Marblehead was hit out there. Shells are raining all around her. Good. What's your solution over here? 83%. Let's hone it in. Start firing narrow spreads. Keep shooting armor piercing, please. Mikuma, you can do the exact same thing. Your solution's only 60%. Let's start sending star shells out her way. Yeah. Light them up. Make it nice and easy. She is smoking a good amount. Okay, torpedoes. 55, 56%. You know what? That is good enough for me. Let's adjust course slightly. Sendai, you're doing just fine over here. Engage that destroyer with everything you got. She's very close. We do need to keep our eyes peeled for enemy torpedoes. Look at that. Salvo after salvo is just smashing into that cruiser there. Okay, Chikuma. Keep firing star shells. Mikuma, go ahead and switch to high explosive on secondaries, please. There we go. Love to see it. And man, that spread of torpedoes looks pretty darn good. Let's check on damage here. Damage control. Working on the fires. Good. That's what we like to see. Alright. Other destroyers getting hit a little bit. Alright, torpedoes. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on more torpedoes. We want to keep our torpedoes just in case we encounter another fleet or something. Okay. Turn around. Chikuma, how's it looking? Alright. The Omaha class is starting to lay a bunch of smoke. Torpedoes look really, really good here from the spread. I think these are from the Sendai class. We'll have the Sendai turn around quickly. You know what? Start laying smoke as well. You are a little close, my friend. There we go. Torpedoes in the water, heading straight for her. Come on. That looks like it's going to be a hit. Dud. What rotten luck. Okay. We had a dud. Classic. How is Grimsey still afloat? The world wonders. Fire HE now. Get ready to actually target Omaha. Target Omaha. Okay, torpedoes. Starboard side. Get ready to fire. Narrow spread. 1 degree. You are so close. 3 kilometers away. Really far too close for comfort. Okay, steady up. Rudder amidships. You are in arc. Yep, all launchers are in arc. Fire those torpedoes. Let them have it. Torpedoes away. Still laying smoke. Good. There we go. Torpedoes away. Get the heck out of here. Mikuma, Chikuma, how's it looking? Sendai is a champ out there. Look at that. Love to see it. Alright, get out of here. Turn quickly. Damage control. Yeah, some fires. Work on the fires, please. Those torpedoes are looking nice. Let's check on everybody at damage control. Yes, please focus on fires. Chikuma and Mikuma are doing just fine. Sendai, though, has seen better days. Switch priorities to the fires, please. Okay, open fire on that destroyer. Oh, we may lose her here. It was probably a little foolish of me to get as close as I did. And it looks like her spread is going to miss, which is a downright shame. Okay, how are you doing? You are looking good. Time to get back in the fight. Sendai, really time to withdraw. Yeah, I got her far, far too close. That is an error for sure. Heavy damage. Okay, let's try to save her here. Mikuma, turn in, brace in, cover for her. Gotta finish this thing off. How's she looking? She's dead in the water. Still getting hit. Her guns are opening up on Sendai. Hence the numerous fires. Okay, good. Smoke's facing your rudder amidships. Ugh. Ouch. Come on. She is not looking good. I mean, yeah, I mean, speed 1 knot. My goodness. Okay, target the destroyer. Start going for her. Yeah, look, untouched. Can't have that. Fire high explosive. Narrow patterns. Solutions rapidly climbing. You engage that one as well, please. There we go. Omaha's sinking. Sendai may get out of here alive. Alright. Yep. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Mikuma, start targeting. Shikuma. Turn down. And start heading south. Engage that EF class, please. Shoot high explosive. And spot with your main guns. I do not want you wasting too much ammunition here. Yeah, small little ship like this. Honestly, we could disengage. The big scary ship is no more. Let's see, Sendai, are you taking fire anymore? I don't think you are. We'll be able to get this repaired. It looks worse than it is, I assure you. Lost some anti-aircraft guns. Let's reduce speed so this fire doesn't spread. Drop down to 6 knots, please. Okay, and we need to reform as best as possible. I want all my vessels to start turning south. Shikuma doing the same. All of her guns can bear on the targets. You are targeting that EF class there. Looks like you got a hit right on her. There we go. Do not spot with your secondaries. Just send it. Oh my, this small little tugboat has absolutely had it. She is rolling over quickly. We are going to mop up these warships quite fast. Who is engaging her? Okay, let's check. Mikuma's engaging her. Okay, start switching targets. Don't waste ammo. The EF destroyer is probably the most dangerous one. Everyone else seems to be in pretty rough shape. Of course, for us, Sendai has the most damage. Gosh, yeah, that's a lot of damage. I just gotta make sure all my damage control teams are working on the fires. Let's have her come to a complete stop. I'll stop. I don't think she really needs much help doing that, but we'll see if we can save the ship. Grimsey, wow. Bow's completely submerged. Destroyers are engaging her. That EF class has some internal fires there. Still fighting it out though. Okay, Grimsby is sinking. She is rolling over rapidly. We have 1 destroyer left. My heavy cruisers are going to stop firing. I do want to conserve ammunition. We'll let the destroyers finish off the last one. Unfortunately, things are looking rather critical for Sendai here. She is aflame, if we look here. Critical damage, critical flooding. Not really much else we can do. All damage control parties are working on those fires, but they are just spreading far, far too quickly. We're going to work on disengaging at this point. Although, I mean, it looks like they are going to lose all of their vessels in the area. We're very close to Singapore itself, so we should be able to bombard really soon. I see one of her guns here is jammed, it looks like. Is she even firing back? I don't even think she is. Okay, 1 gun is still operational. We're reforming and turning away here. Okay, the destroyer is getting a little close for comfort. Mikuma's opening fire with her main guns. Let's finish it off. Shoot HE, narrow, right at her, please. Okay, come on. That's gotta be a good salvo. I mean, 1 good salvo from Mikuma ought to do it. There we go. That was perfect. Just bracketed her all around. Probably got some hits right below the waterline. Not really concerned about her 1 single gun here. Excuse you. Okay. The bridge has been hit. minor fire is broken out. There we go. Fantastic. Massive hit there. The entire ship has been engulfed in flames. One more salvo, and then we'll hold fire with our primary guns. There we go. Hold fire. There we go. That's looking good. Nice. All right, she is now sinking. We'll get that under control. And Sendai, man, I am not very optimistic anymore about her odds. Still working on all these fires here. It'd be cool if I could bring up one of my destroyers to help fight the fires and such, but that is not a game mechanic here, because we have so many fires on the deck. Okay, stop laying smoke. Well, fingers crossed we'll be able to save her. If not, I mean, it's another light cruiser for Omaha and quite a few destroyers, so. I am liking these engagements in this series where I am playing a little more aggressively than normal with my surface vessels, but I do like fighting on the surface. I think it's more enjoyable. Get all these compartments just getting absolutely destroyed. Well, we tried to fight the fires for as long as possible, but unfortunately the ship is lost. Sendai is going down. We will leave the combat area. But you know what? That's acceptable, I think. Yeah. I mean, 7,000 tons versus a 5,000 ton ship. We sunk 9,998 tons. We lost 5,195 tons. And gained 5 command points. Continue on. Well, that was an exciting engagement. You can see where we engaged the enemy. I want to show you my current plan here. This task force is going to move around and bombard Surabaya. We have split off our task force, so we have Mogami, Naka, Fubuki, and Masuki heading off to the east to try to raid for some convoys. Once they have accomplished raiding, they are going to try to sneak back all the way up around here and rearm at Kuching. That is the current idea. I would have them go straight through the Java Sea, but it's pretty dangerous out there. So I'm thinking going around these less occupied waters will be ideal. Let's have our task force move around. I am probably going to bombard it twice, so that'll expend 2/3 of our ammunition. Shore bombardment. 1, let's see. Mikuma, okay, still has a good amount of ammo. 2, knocked it down to a level 3. I will take that. We just have to avoid that thing getting to level 4, and we are going to race out of here. We will be out of the detection range in 3.9 hours. Then let's kind of just head up this way, and then hug the coast and rearm. This task force, just 2 destroyers now, is going to go unload their troops. And these task forces have their orders. Perfect. All right. So far, so good. If we look at the losses here, you can see we've lost a couple of destroyers and 2 Sendai light cruisers. We've lost 4 ships. The enemy losses are a little bit more extensive. They've lost 16 ships, over 100,000 tons sent down to the bottom, and they've lost 64 aircraft. On the other hand, we have only lost 44, so relatively even in that department. Okay, folks, good news. Kimo 1 has made it all the way up near Kuching. They are going to rearm, and for a little while, they're going to resupply Singapore here. It's still knocked down to a level 3 airfield. I do want to keep my eye on it, make sure the allies aren't upgrading it. Unfortunately, Kima 3 down here has not detected a single thing. They're going to head back over this way. And I'm going to have them move south and patrol in the Indian Ocean for a little bit, see if they can find convoys, because maybe the convoys are coming up from Australia to Java, like this route. So I do want to investigate that. They're definitely sending convoys up here because the airfield has been upgraded multiple times. Okay, and also, I do want to get some new destroyers. Let's see here. I want some freaking cheap destroyers. We only have 14 command points here. What do we got? 7, 8, 6. 6 command points for you. Little destroyer escort. Man, these are so expensive. All right, we'll get a couple more kamikaze classes. That is going to bring us up to 14, so we have no more command points now, unfortunately. But that way we'll have 4 destroyers ferrying troops over to Singapore. One of our Jakes has spotted an enemy convoy up to the north. Not exactly where I expected them to be, but it looks like we have a rather large tanker there, 2 escort ships, and then a bunch of freighters. We're going to race and try to intercept. Okay, we can see the allies have already upgraded it to another level 4 airfield. They're just doing it left and right. So Kimmel 1's going to come up here and rearm, and we're going to try to raid them by night once again. That task force was somewhere over here. So I'm going to send my task force up. There we go. Got him. Let's mark that position and move to intercept and destroy that convoy. We may have intercepted them here. There we go, we have them. Actually, insanely close, once again. Okay. I've intercepted them a few times, and they were kind of out of range, so I went back to the campaign map and tried to re-intercept, and here we have it. They are insanely close. Merchants, tankers. I want Mogami. Engage that Clemson, please. All right, start ripping them open. Suki, engage the merchant. Fubuki. Yeah, Naka, engage. Yeah, engage that little Corvette. All right, let's turn, make sure all of our guns can bear on the target. We are going to obliterate them here. Turn. How far are they? 8 kilometers out. That merchant ship is not having a very good day right off the bat. We do want to... Submarine chaser. Okay, that's the sub chaser over there. All right, good stuff. That cargo ship is pretty much out of the fight. Begin Naka. Begin engaging the next. Actually, engage the little sub chaser, the little Corvette over there, and fire narrow. Shoot HE too. Perfect. Is that merchant ship armed? Hard to tell. Uh-oh, airplane spotted. That ain't good. Start braking appropriately. Increase speed. All of you. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about, enemy aircraft. As we attack in the middle of the day. Not very suitable. Let's see, they're going to drop their bombs upon us. Let's see where they land. Hopefully we don't get torn to shreds here. They're going for our destroyer. Interesting choice. Okay, the little Corvette has suffered a magazine explosion. All right, she's out of the fight. Okay, go for that Clemson. That Clemson. Keep braking. Keep conducting evasive maneuvers. Mogami, change speed fast, please. Unfortunately, our anti-aircraft guns are not doing a whole lot. That tanker. Definitely a primary here. The Clemson's in pretty good shape. All right, let's watch this ongoing air attack though. Bombs are falling on Mogami. Oh boy. Fingers crossed. They don't score a hit. Gosh, that was far too close for comfort. Lucky Mogami. Okay. One sinking. We have another formation inbound. Not sure where they dropped their bombs. We'll find out. We shot down a couple of them. All right, Naka, who are you engaging? You're engaging that Clemson. Mogami, I want you to engage that Clemson as well. Shoot high explosive, please. Oh, you're engaging the merchant ship? That's a waste. Okay, it's done for. Yeah, engage that Clemson. All right, losing contacts on the aircraft. Avoid a collision, please. Okay, rudder and midships, Naka. Fubuki. Slow up. Left full rudder. Okay, boilers. Identified. Okay, phew. Alright, rudder and midships. Alright, Fubuki, engage that oiler. Masuki, engage the oiler as well. Good stuff. All of our destroyers are engaging the oiler. Our cruisers are engaging the destroyer. The Clemson class has been hit catastrophically. She is listing heavily to starboard and is pretty much at a stop here. Okay. There we go. Tanker is destroyed and going down. Naka, switch to... No, keep engaging that. Asuki and Fubuki. Okay, increase speed. There we go. Fubuki. Who you want to start shooting now? Next ship in the line. Next cargo ship. Yep, engage the cargos. This Clemson is pretty much done for. Mogami, main guns, Hiles, ammo. Alright, send a few more salvos her way. Mainly because she's still shooting at us and poses a threat to our smaller warships. Yeah, I mean, let's see, how many of her guns are still firing at us? That's the question. Yeah, one of them anyway. We'll hold fire. Let's see, secondary guns. Alright, start opening fire with your secondaries. One more salvo. Okay, it's going down. There we go. Alright, begin engaging this merchant ship. Engage. We're going to hold fire with the primary guns and just engage with secondaries here. We only have one ship still afloat here. She is still returning fire. Both her bow and stern gun are taking pot shots at us, but it is really only a matter of time. We'll keep engaging. Fubuki's still firing at her. Mogami's done shooting. Mitsuki's firing at her. And Naka is no longer engaging. Good. I do want to try to conserve ammunition since we are so far from home. I am still considering doing our Indian Ocean expedition here with this task force. Just to try to raid some more of these convoys. We have maybe found a convoy route though. The problem is all the allied air bases. They do scare me. Here we have it. All enemy ships have been destroyed. They lost 6 ships and we gained 9 command points. That is actually pretty darn good. Okay, we are going to break contact quickly and race south. Our Helens are right over Sarabaya. I did launch an air raid. There we go. Go ahead and RTB. Did that knock it down? Nope, still level 4, unfortunately. So because they have upgraded the airfield almost immediately, I have loaded up Chemo 1 with troops. They're going to unload them at Singapore and then head back down for another raid. Oh my goodness, our Jake has found another convoy. Let's ignore it. Where is it heading? It is heading straight for Sarabaya. Okay, it seems like they have a convoy route heading around here, just hugging the Celebes coast. It'll take us 7 hours to reach there. Okay, let's move right about here. And hopefully we can cut them off. Let's track and see what their course is. And they're not moving very fast, so I think we are going to be able to find them here. I have loaded up this convoy, by the way, with engineering and fuel. They are heading to Tarakan, so that way, once we capture the airfield, we will be able to start getting aircraft there. Okay, keep moving this way, everybody. Perfect. And let me launch... Can't launch aircraft. Got it. Okay. Well, that's the current plan. Let's see if we can grab this other convoy here. Okay, we're doing a quick patrol outside of Sarabaya, and we may have found something. It's the middle of the night. Let's see. We have anything out there? Binoculars. Aha. Tanker. This is a convoy. Perfect. I want all of you... Stop. Ceasefire. 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 Okay, secondaries. Start shooting star shells over the target, please. Naka. Star shells, please. Fire. Yeah, they're pretty far out there, 10 kilometers out. Let's have Mogami change course. Turn north to intercept, increase speed to 35 knots. Let's go get them. Mogami is 8 kilometers away from the target. We are going to commence opening fire. And let's see. Who do we want to shoot at first? How about you, my friend? Actually, yeah, we have a small little Corvette. Let's open up on that first. There we go. I want you to shoot HE. Fire, spot. Do not waste all of your ammunition on this thing. Naka, open fire. Fubuki, engage. Engage these merchant ships, please. Make sure you are shooting HE. Oh boy, we only have 37 rounds of HE in our bow gun, 4 in the stern. This will be our last convoy that we raid here. Masuki here has quite a bit more ammunition. Let's see, how are you doing? You're doing just fine. I may have this task force bombard Sarabaya and then head back north to rearm. It's probably our best bet. All right, we're gonna sink them all here though. Okay, Mogami is switching targets. We're targeting number 3 now because that little Corvette is pretty much done for. I actually want Mogami. Let's have her secondary gun director begin targeting number 1 here as well. There we go. And hopefully her rear turrets will be able to fire at target number 1. There we go, targeting 1. Forward guns are targeting number 3. The Corvette is going down. The tanker up there is up in flames. Looking to the left, the other ships are being bombarded by our destroyers. We kind of have split up our forces. Mogami and Naka to the north. Fubuki and Masuki are nice and close. Searchlights are on. 4 kilometers away. And let's see what's going on here. She just has star shells at this point. Okay, target number 3, please. Target her. Torpedoes. Let's come left. Get ready to fire off some torpedoes. Work on that solution. Shoot some star shells at the target, please. Yeah, it's a shame Fubuki's out of ammunition. She's been kind of leading the charge for a lot of these engagements, though. We'll definitely be heading home after this. Okay, rudder and midships. Alright, look at what we're dealing with here. Let's shoot. Yeah, angle's not the best, but whatever. We're going to have to rearm, so let's shoot all of them. I'm thinking a 2-degree spread at this range. Okay, are we steadied up? Reduce speed a little bit, down to 23 knots. Get ready to fire. Want the solution to get relatively high. You know what? It may be better to engage that merchant ship. Looks to be at a better angle here. But she is turning. Switch over. Okay, fire your torpedoes, Fubuki. Launcher swinging out. There we go. Torpedoes away. Always cool to see that. How's this thing looking? Up at flame. Mogami. Alright. We don't have the best solution on the tanker here. Is at a 32% solution, but still engaging her. See what we can do. The tanker just had a catastrophic explosion and she is now going down. Mogami and company are going to turn south. We are going to start just targeting these merchants. Shells just whizzing overhead here. They're defenseless. They're done for. We'll see how these torpedoes do. I am interested to see if we manage to score any hits. Only 2 ships left, and this one may actually end up getting hit by a torpedo here. Who knows? She may just barely eke out of it. We'll see, though. It'd be nice to finally get another torpedo hit. This angle is absolutely atrocious, so dud probability is high. Let's see. Ooh. Just by the skin of her teeth. Unless this one manages to score. There we go. It went off. Struck by torpedo. There we go. Okay, we have this little guy still afloat. I can't believe. Let's see the report. What's this damage? Oh, it's not even as damaged as I'd think. So, okay, Naka, begin engaging that thing. This one, this merchant ship here, Merchant M3, is pretty much done for. Well, it only took about 1 hit from Naka to finish this one off. She's going down. This one is being hit by Mogami. Her main guns are firing at her just to speed things up. And there we go. She is going down as well. Here's the after action report. 7 command points gained for that. Masuki still has heavy damage. All those ships were sunk. Good stuff. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so we are going to withdraw a little bit here. Yeah, head down this way. Get out of harm's way for the time being. Everything else is looking good. Tarakan, we unloaded more troops and supply here. We can see the balance of power is decisively in our favor. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.